Hello guys, welcome to our today class. Today we'll be having some nomenclature of organic compound. We are going to be naming some organic compound today. Before then, I will want to use this medium to appreciate you guys that have already been following us, some engagements. I really appreciate you guys. Please keep following us, share, comment, as we always do. Thank you. Alright, our first question today, we are having a structure here, and we are going to be naming this structure. This is an organic compound in which it belongs to an aliphatic compound. So we are going to be naming this compound here. So first and foremost, we are going to be using the IUPAC rules to name this compound, which is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. We are going to be using it to name this compound. Now, first and foremost, in IUPAC nomenclature, it says, the first rule says that what? You should count the longest continuous carbon. If you take a look at this compound here, you have the longest continuous carbon to be this. You can see it here. This is the longest continuous carbon here, not this one or this one. No, this is the longest continuous carbon. And rule number 2 says that you should count from the left to the right, depending on where the attachment is being attached. Now, but for this structure, we are going to count from the left to the right. This is carbon number 1, this is carbon number 2, this is carbon 3, this is carbon 4, carbon 5, and carbon 6. Now, we are having 6 carbon here. Now, third rule says you should mention the attachment in an organic compound before you name the parent chain. That is the third rule. Now, in this compound, we are having 2 types of attachments. We have one here, and we have the other one here. These are the 2 attachments we have in this compound. And these 2 attachments are of different things. This one is methyl, while this one is ethyl. Then how do you name them? According to IFAC, rule number 4 says that when you have 2 different attachments in a compound, you should name them alphabetically. Now, if you take a look at ethyl and methyl, alphabetically you have ethyl first before ethyl as number 2. Therefore, we are going to mention ethyl before we make mention of methyl. Therefore, this is how you are going to name your compound. We have ethyl present in carbon number 3. You say what? 3 you are going to say 3 ethyl, which is for this carbon number 3. Ethyl is present. 3 ethyl, comma, you have methyl in carbon number 2. 2 methyl. Therefore, you have mentioned the attachment, the 2 attachments we have in this compound. Now, you can now name the parent chain. And the parent chain, you have 6 carbon. And we already know that 6 carbon represents hex. Hex means 6 carbon atom. Hex. And you know that this compound belongs to the alkane family. Therefore, it will be what? Hexane. So the name of this compound is 3-ethyl 2-methyl hexane. That is for number 1. Now let's go to number 2 here. We have another structure here, and we are going to be naming this structure. We are going to follow the same rule, which is IUPAC nomenclature. Now, according to what we just did, in IUPAC nomenclature, the first thing you are doing is to count the longest continuous carbon. Count the longest continuous carbon. You can see it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the longest continuous carbon. You can write it down. Carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5, carbon 6, and carbon 7. These are the 7 carbon atoms we have, which is the longest continuous carbon. Then secondly, rule number 2, you should check for the attachment in this compound. We have a lot of attachments here. This is an attachment. This is another one. This is another one. And this one here also is an attachment to this compound. And if you take a look at it, this one, and this other one are the same attachment. They are the same compound, which is methyl. This one is methyl, and also methyl. But this one is what? Propyl. This is propyl. Therefore, how are we going to name them? Between methyl and propyl, alphabetically, between M and P, which one comes first? Is M. M comes before P, alphabetically. Therefore, we are going to mention the methyl before the propyl. How are we going to do it? You can now say methyl is present in carbon number 2. You write 2. You are going to say 2. Look at it. You are not going to say 2 methyl, 3 methyl, 5 methyl. No, because they are the same compound, you call them at the same time. 2, 3, 5. Why are you calling them like this? Because they are the same compound. So you have 2, 3, 5. Tri represent 3. 3 the same compound. Tri what? Methyl. 2, 3, 5, tri. For 3, methyl, which is the compound. Methyl. Then you go to what? Propyl. Propyl is in number 4, 4 propyl. Now you can name your compound because you have called all the attachments present in this compound, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that carbon 7 is what? Hept. Carbon 7 represents hept, and they belongs to the alkane family. That is what? Heptane. So the name of this compound here is 2, 3, 5 trimethyl 4 propyl heptane. That is the name of this compound here. So you guys, you are going to solve number 3 for us. You drop the answer on the comment section, and we are going to give a little token to the correct person, the person that got it very correct. Have a nice day. Thank you.